Recently, Elon Musk has introduced something in the EV market that has shaken up the entire auto industry. While companies were focusing on speed, range, and luxury, Musk has focused on something that most people were ignoring till now: the motor. Yes, the same motor that works quietly under the car, which neither makes noise nor seeks praise for itself. But now such a revolution has come in this motor that even the best engineers are surprised. Tesla has introduced a new motor which is not only more powerful than before, but also more durable, more efficient, and most importantly, less expensive. And all this happened without completely relying on rare earth magnets. Musk's move can prove to be a game changer in the EV world because now the talk is not just about speed, but scale, environment, and long-term sustainability. So, is this new motor a warning bell for other companies? Has Tesla proved once again that true innovation comes from brains and vision, not just power? The answer is yes. And this is why the whole world is now watching this new motor technology with great attention. So let's move ahead and find out what this motor is doing that has never happened before. But before that, subscribe to the channel so that you keep getting such amazing updates. There was a time when Elon Musk did not believe in electric cars. He himself had said in many interviews that EVs or electric vehicles are just a gimmick that will not last long. At that time, petrol and diesel cars dominated the market. People considered electric cars as toys, slow, expensive, and without any range. But who knew that the man who made fun of them would later become the face of the world's largest electric car company? Yes, we are talking about Tesla. Today, Tesla is not just a car company, but the name of a revolution. It has changed the direction of the entire auto industry. When other companies were busy improving the petrol engine, Elon Musk took a risk and expressed full faith in EV technology. And see, today Tesla has left everyone behind. Now let's talk about the figures because numbers never lie. In the year 2023, Tesla sold about 1.8 million cars worldwide. This means that on average about 5,000 Tesla vehicles were reaching people's homes every day. Tesla's best-selling vehicle is the Model Y, which alone sold millions of units. In the first quarter of 2024, Tesla delivered about 386,810 units, and this is just the data of one quarter. Not only this, Tesla is now opening different factories and gigafactories in big markets like China, Europe, America, and India, so that its production can increase even faster. Today, Tesla's vehicles are not just the pride of the rich, but have also become the choice of middle-class people, especially since Musk has launched affordable EVs like the Model 3 and now the upcoming Model 2. A big reason for Tesla's success is that they did not just make a car, they created an entire ecosystem. Whether it was the supercharger network, software updates, self-driving technology, or in-house battery manufacturing, Tesla mastered everything and outpaced others. Nikola Tesla's dream and Elon Musk's reinvention. Many years ago, there was a man who changed the way the world was run. His name was Nikola Tesla. In the late 1800s, when people were running things on the basis of steam engines and coal, Tesla created a motor that did not run on any smoke, gas, or fuel, but only on electricity and magnetic force. At that time, this was no less than magic for people, because there was no sound, no vibration, and no pollution of any kind. Tesla gave the world the concept of AC, alternating current. This was the electricity that does not flow in a single direction, but keeps changing direction. This change later became the base of the world's power system. But Tesla did not just create current. He also created devices related to it, such as the AC motor. This motor was not like the heavy steam engines of the old times. There was no fire, no smoke, and no belts or wheels that would break. Just send current and the motor will start running. This motor of Tesla was so perfect that it used to work without any noise. Now let's talk about today's era. Elon Musk, who is called the innovation king of today's world, revived Tesla's same old dream with today's technology. The company named Tesla Motors, which Musk created, adopted Nikola Tesla not only in name but also in thinking. Elon Musk took the same idea of AC motor but connected it with modern technology in today's battery system. When Tesla made its first car, the Tesla Roadster, Tesla's AC motor was installed in it. That motor ran without any brush, which means less wear and tear and less maintenance. And the biggest thing was that as the speed of the car increased, that motor gave torque immediately. Where gas cars take time to gain speed, this car of Tesla started flying silently. And the special thing was that this motor used to give energy back along with running the car. That means when the car braked, the motor, instead of stopping, would rotate in reverse and recharge the battery. This is called regenerative braking. This technology was completely new for that time and also surprised people. But Elon Musk was not satisfied by stopping here. He saw that Tesla's AC motor was amazing, but it could be improved further. As the capacity of batteries increased, charging stations started coming and people started taking electric cars seriously. Musk also started improving the motor further. He made Tesla's name not just a tribute, but a vision. Today, the motor in Tesla's cars is based on the same old Tesla idea, but it has been spiced up with new materials, new designs, and smart software. Now that motor is not just for rotation, but has become an intelligent unit connected to the entire car system, which smartly controls everything from the car's running to braking. So if you look at it, the Tesla cars that are making a splash in the world today have their roots in the same inventor named Tesla, who thought 100 years ago that the world could run on electricity without noise and without fuel. Elon Musk has made that dream a reality today, and this is what makes Tesla Motors not just a car company, but the leader of a motor revolution. Tesla's AC motor first appeared in the Roadster. When Tesla launched its first electric car, the Roadster, people did not have much hope. At that time, no one took electric vehicles seriously. Everyone thought that it was just a matter of a few years. Then everyone would return to petrol and diesel cars. But what Tesla did was not only a new idea, but a technology that brought revolution in the world of vehicles. The most special thing in Roadster was its motor. This was not a common motor, but an AC induction motor which worked without brushes. Now you will think, what is a brush? Actually, traditional motors have brushes that rotate the current and deliver it to the rotor. These brushes also wear out and make noise, but Tesla's motor was completely brushless, due to which there was less wear in it. There was no noise, and the maintenance was also negligible. The biggest wonder of this motor was its instant torque, meaning as soon as you pressed the accelerator, the car started running in a jerk. There was no such thing as petrol cars, which take time to get up to speed. Tesla's Roadster would accelerate silently and instantly, and people would be amazed at how fast an electric car could be. The second big thing was regenerative braking. Now what is this? When we brake a normal car, energy is wasted in stopping the motion of the car. That energy is converted into heat. But in Tesla's Roadster, when you brake, the motor would start working in reverse. That means it would convert the energy obtained from rotation into electricity and send it back to the battery. This would increase the charging of the battery a little more, and the journey of the car would become longer. This was absolutely new and revolutionary for that time. Now let's talk about the limitations of that motor. As great as that motor was, it also had some challenges. Actually, this AC induction motor performed very well at low speeds. But as the speed increased, it had to give a lot of current to maintain power. And the more the current, the more the heat. Now, when the motor starts heating up, it has to be kept cool, meaning a cooling system is needed. And when so much current is drawn from the battery also gets drained quickly. This directly affects the range of the vehicle, meaning you can cover less distance. Tesla understood all this. He saw that if he wanted to make vehicles with longer range, more efficiency, and less cost, then the technology of this motor would have to be improved further. And this is where the real innovation started. Tesla later developed a new motor for the Model 3, which was smarter than the old induction motor, consumed less power, and still gave tremendous power. But this AC motor of the Roadster was a first step that proved that electric vehicles are not just slow and cheap things, but it is the speed of the future. The AC motor that Tesla installed in the Roadster was a very advanced thinking according to that time. Yes, it had some limitations like heating and efficiency, but those limitations pushed Musk and his team toward further and better technology. The motors used in today's Tesla cars are more powerful, more efficient, and more durable because of these experiences. And it all started with that Roadster, which showed the world that an electric car can also pick up speed, that too quietly, without noise, without smoke. New motor for Model 3, a silent change. When Tesla launched the Model 3, people thought it was just an affordable electric car. But inside, something was changed in this car that took Tesla's technology to a new height.
We are talking about Tesla's new motor. This motor did not come in any fancy launch event, nor did Elon Musk make a big show for it. But whoever drove this car felt one thing: its response, torque, and smoothness are of a different level. So, let us tell you what Tesla changed. Actually, Tesla designed a completely new motor for the Model 3 named Permanent Magnet Synchronous Reluctance Motor. The name may seem a bit heavy, but its idea is very simple. Tesla saw some limitations of the earlier induction motor, like the need for more current, more heat, and drop in efficiency at high speed. To overcome these shortcomings, a new motor was introduced. The most special thing about this new motor was the neodymium magnets. These are not ordinary magnets but are made of rare earth material which is very powerful. Tesla fitted these magnets inside the motor in internal channels at specific places so that they do not scatter while rotating and remain stable. This design not only helps the motor to give more torque, but also keeps it stable and efficient at high speeds. Now the interesting thing is that Tesla did not only improve this motor with hardware, but also added smart software and algorithms to it. Meaning the motor now runs not only with electricity but also with brain. Oh. Let's understand. When you drive the car at slow speeds like in city traffic, the motor gives more torque, i.e., more pull, so that the car responds immediately. But when you are on the highway and the car is running at high speed, the motor automatically changes its mode. It reduces torque and goes into efficiency mode, which makes the battery last longer. All this work is done with the help of advanced software and sensors which constantly track the motor and keep changing the current and magnetic field as per the need. That is, this motor is not just a mechanical part, it has become a smart device. The effect of this entire change is clearly visible on the performance of the vehicle. Model 3 is not only fast but also smooth. Its motor requires less current to run, which also increases the life of the battery and reduces the pressure on the cooling system. Apart from this, this new motor is also lighter. It weighs less than the old motors, which reduces the total weight of the vehicle and makes it even more efficient. And because it does not have wearing parts, its maintenance is also very low. Now you must be wondering that despite so many benefits, why did Tesla launch it quietly? The answer to this is also simple. Tesla does not see innovation as marketing but as a necessity. It tries out the technology, tests it, and only brings it into production when it thinks it really works. The new motor in the Model 3 is a result of that thinking at Tesla. It shows how an old technology can be revived in a new way with smart algorithms in design. So whenever you see the Model 3 in action, remember that under the bonnet is not just a motor, but an engineering masterpiece that makes no noise, no show, but quietly revolutionizes how electric motion works. The power of neodymium and its danger. When we talk about electric cars like Tesla, often the focus is on the battery, the charging range, or the speed of the vehicle. But what actually drives the vehicle is the motor. And what brings life to the motor is a special magnet, neodymium. Now neodymium is not an ordinary magnet. It is a rare earth element which is many times more powerful than other ordinary metals. Using it makes the motor smaller, lighter, and more powerful. This is the reason why Tesla and other big EV companies use it in motor design. Its biggest feature is that it gives tremendous magnetic strength even in small size. That is, the motor of the vehicle will be small but its power will be tremendous. This is the reason that in today's EVs, when you feel the torque immediately, the vehicle runs fast silently, or the motor runs smoothly even at high speed, then the credit for it also goes to neodymium somewhere. But where it has strength, there is a big danger associated with it. The first danger is its rarity. The name itself is rare earth element. It is found in very small quantities on Earth. And even the little quantity that is found, it is not so easy to take it out. For this, large mines have to be dug, dangerous chemicals are used, and a huge amount of water and land is wasted. The second danger is its environmental impact. When neodymium is extracted from the ground, a lot of toxic waste is released, which badly affects rivers, fields, and the surrounding area. Many times it also has a bad effect on the health of people living near these mining sites. Now, let's talk about the third and perhaps the most dangerous aspect, geopolitical risk. This means that most of the neodymium in the whole world is found in only a few countries, and China has the most mining and supply. This means that if China ever wants to stop the supply of neodymium or increase its price several times, then the entire EV industry will be directly affected. Imagine if companies like Tesla become completely dependent on this one material and that material itself becomes expensive or blocked. Then what will happen? Production will stop. Prices will increase and there will be difficulty in delivering vehicles to the people. Therefore, now companies like Tesla are thinking in this direction. How to reduce the dependency on neodymium. They are researching new magnets that are cheaper, more available, and which also have less impact on the environment. This is the reason why Tesla is now working on ceramic magnets or ferrite magnets which are more durable and do not harm the environment. Yes, they are not as powerful as neodymium. But if the motor is designed properly and controlled with smart software, then the same work can be done with less power. Tesla's thinking is no longer limited to performance. It is considering whether it will be able to put neodymium in every car when millions of cars are made in the future. Probably not. And this question forces it to find an alternative that is sustainable, scalable, and safe. Next step toward sustainability: ceramic magnet. When it comes to electric vehicles, most people talk about speed, battery range, and design. But today, Tesla is moving in a direction where the talk is not only about performance, but also sustainability. And at the root of this change is a very simple but powerful thing: ceramic magnet, which we also call ferrite magnet. Ferrite magnet is not a new thing. This is the same magnet that we see in everyday things like in your speaker, mixer grinder, or the grip on the refrigerator door. This magnet is made of iron oxide, i.e., rust, and is prepared by mixing it with some other cheap metals like manganese or zinc. Now the question is, if this magnet is so common, then why were Tesla and other companies not using it earlier? The answer is power. Compared to rare earth magnets like neodymium, the magnetic power of a ferrite magnet is very low. This means that if you put it directly in a motor without any smart design or planning, the motor will become weak and slow. And this is what no one in the EV industry wanted. But times have changed. Tesla realized that if they have to make millions of electric vehicles, they cannot rely only on rare earth magnets. On one hand, their cost is high. On the other hand, their supply chain is also unstable, and most importantly, they harm the environment. That is why Tesla is now moving toward a new idea. Now the motor will be run on the understanding of design and software, not on the basis of power. This means that weak magnets will be designed and placed in such a way that they can also give maximum efficiency. The answer is smart motor architecture and advanced algorithms. Now Tesla is making such motors in which the place of every coil and every magnet is placed very thoughtfully. The software rotates the current inside the motor in such a way that even weak magnets can do more work. That means now the motor is being driven not just by magnetic force but by the mind. This entire effort is not being done for just one vehicle. Tesla has a big vision: future autonomous fleet. That means millions of self-driving vehicles that will drive themselves, will be connected to each other, and can be used in every corner of the world. Now imagine if every such vehicle has rare earth magnets, then how much the cost and risk will increase. That is why Tesla is making such motors that can be made with fewer resources, at less cost, and without harming the environment. And ferrite magnet fits perfectly for this work. The biggest thing is that this magnet is found everywhere in the world. It cannot become a political weapon like neodymium has become. No country can exercise monopoly over it. And its extraction is also not that harmful. Tesla's new thinking shows that the fight now is not just to make fast cars, but to make smart, affordable, and sustainable cars. Cars that are accessible to everyone, that are safe for the environment, and that can be manufactured in every corner of the world without any material war. Whenever we talk about a big change in the world of technology, a completely new invention often comes to mind, something that has never been seen or heard before. But the truth is that not every revolution starts with a new invention. But sometimes understanding and improving old things in a new way becomes the biggest change. And this is what Tesla did. Years ago, there was a scientist named Nikola Tesla who had a dream: a world where things run on the invisible power of electricity without any smoke, engine, or sound. He presented the concept of AC motor to the world. At that time, very few people took it seriously. But Tesla knew that this technology could change a lot one day. That dream, which was seen in the 1800s, has now been brought alive in today's world by Elon Musk and his company Tesla. But they did not just copy it. They understood the idea, saw its limitations, and then improved it according to the needs of today's times. The motors that Tesla made, starting from the old AC motors, have now become machines that run with the help of smart software, rare earth or ceramic magnets, and algorithms. These motors no longer just turn the rotor, but also do many tasks simultaneously, like charging the battery, balancing the vehicle, and covering more distance. The most important thing in this change was that Tesla never claimed that he was making the newest thing in the world. He said, "We are making what already exists even better." And this thinking sets him apart from the crowd. Today, when we see a Tesla car, it is not just a vehicle. It is a living example of the fact that if an old idea is given the right direction, it can become the foundation of the future. So what is the real innovation? The one that surprises the whole world, or the one that slowly, quietly changes everyone's life? Tesla has proved that the real revolution sometimes comes quietly. No smoke, no noise, just like a quiet rotation that moves the whole world forward. If you like this information and want to know more such interesting and easy technology things, then definitely subscribe to the channel. Your one subscription is motivation for us and the first update of every video for you. See you in the next video.